versus Stanford.
Both these teams coming off of losses against Stanford. Solomon starts looking short side with a back shoulder throw, and Caleb Jones has it knocked out with the coverage
for this season.
Facing pressure on second down and on time and putting possession. Against a four-man rush, Solomon with time to hit a wide open crosser for a first down. Caleb Jones with his first reception of the day, and it goes for 15. Fake it off of the zone read, get it outside. There's Phillips, tripped up by Cyril Nolan-Lewis. And a gain of 5, and it's second down. He'll keep it here, and again outside to Phillips, who can't get away from Treston DeCoud. Converted third down once on this drive, and with 8 in coverage, Solomon showing off the arm strength with a deep ball, and it's pulled in despite the coverage. All over David Richards. Larry Scott was in coverage, but it didn't matter. 46 yards.
Holding, defense number 15. Penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
Nick Wilson's first carry of the day takes it to the 3. And it's second down and goal. Make an adjustment at the line, go downhill with Wilson. Haley grabbed a hold of him, but he took him for a ride into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. And they're going to take a look at this. He reached that ball out dangerously, but might also be the only reason that he broke the plane.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Casey Skowron sends it away. A couple of new returners back there for Oregon State, including Datron Guyton, who comes out from a tough angle. And Guyton with some shiftiness to take it across the 30. That ball might have gotten ripped out of there. I think Arizona's kicker, Casey Skowron, ripped the ball away. And Arizona's got it. But your defense has gone 2 weeks without forcing a turnover. So lead it to your kicker to use brute strength to take it.
The ruling on the field is the runner lost possession gained by Arizona at the first down.
Look for number 41, Skowron, right here. He's going to get a hand on the football and rips it out. You know who lifts the day before the game? The kickers. They always try to put in those extra curls and tricep extensions to have a little bit of a gun show.
Yeah.
But in this case, it came in hand.
No pun intended.
The ruling of the runner losing possession gained by Arizona is under further review. After review, it's been determined that the runner had firm control of the ball with a knee on the ground. He is down by rule. It will be first down Oregon State at the 32-yard line.
Second down and 10. Storm bars Woods with his first carry. Oregon State really wants to get that ground game going today. They only got about 2.5 there. And look at a third down and long to start. Collins looking in his direction, threw it behind him on the slant. Tremendous catch, but a yard short of the sticks. And it's fourth down and 1. Korebsky's punt. Angling to the 20, taking an Arizona bounce. Gave up a touchdown on their first drive. The second possession begins with a run outside and a solid first down pickup for Wilson. Solomon to throw on first down. Good feel in the pocket, but can't get away. It was Filonga that got there first. Levante Barnett as well. And second down and 13. Outside they go, and with speed, it's Tyrell Johnson. His first touch this season.
Personal foul, chop block. Numbers 28 and 78 of the offense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
So instead of a second down, it's short. It's second and 20. They try to get a chunk back with Wilson. They get 18 and set up a third down. No, the ball came out. ball came out before he was headed down, and then Romo Mangueo recovered it. And Oregon State with a takeaway near midfield.
After review, it's been determined that the runner was in possession of the ball with a knee on the ground. The ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 2 yards to go on the far hash mark.
It is Baker, and he didn't get it. Joshua James, the only returning starter in the front 7 for Oregon State, got to him first. It's a short gain, and it's 4th down. Here comes the punt team. High spiraling kick, textbook punt that bounces into the end zone. So close to textbook if he had angled it a little bit more to the right. 1st down, they roll Collins. This is where he's most comfortable, and there is a dose of vitamin V. Jordan Villeman with a reception and a gain of 6. Bolden in motion. Collins straight ahead. And a 1st down. He is the leading rusher for this team. Hands this one off in the jet sweep to Paul Lucas, true freshman from not too far from here in Phoenix, with his first career touch into the arms of Jamar Allah. And 3rd down and 4.5 coming up. Punt team comes out. Rebsky's first one was only 32 yards. This one a line drive. That takes a favorable bounce inside the 10. Takes a high snap, hands it off to Jared Baker. And Baker turns on the afterburners. Tripped up at the 20 by Scott. 76 yards and an Arizona 1st down. They bring Orlando Bradford in now, giving Baker a breather. And here is Bradford, the true freshman. They want to get more involved in this offense. They go empty again. Only a 3-man rush. Solomon throws the screen, and it's read perfectly. Then flip back to Solomon. Oh, Caleb Jones, you got to be kidding me. Looked like a video game glitch. Skowron from 37 yards. He's got it. On this Skowron kickoff. Instead, it's Guyton, who nearly had the ball ripped out by the kicker the last time, and this time gets drilled shy of the 15. Yeah, gets a short gain. DeAndre Miller with a tackle, 2nd and 7. Nall again, 255-pounder. Comes downhill and gets him within a couple of yards of the 1st down marker. 3rd down and 3. It's Nall again. And a couple of blocks were shed. Paul McGlure, who's moved from safety to linebacker this week, came up and made the stop, and it's 4th down. Grebsky sends this one away with a fair catch, called back at the 30. And an illegal substitution.
5-yard penalty, 1st down.
From the 25, they get Wilson involved right away. Oh, heck of an open field tackle by Devin Chappelle, who's playing his biggest role yet, kind of a nickel back as they now transition into the bulk of their Pac-12 schedule. As Solomon throws short, Brandon Arnold makes the tackle on Nate Phillips. 3rd down and 10. On 3rd down, Solomon well protected. Great field in the pocket. Throws it down the sideline to a wide open man. It's an Arizona 1st down. They went to Nick Wilson for 24 yards to move the chains. 3rd down, a big part of the story so far. Arizona's been really good in Oregon State territory. Here's Wilson bouncing off a contact and breaking into the secondary for another 1st down. Counts the numbers, sees room outside, and flips it out there to Samaje Grant. He's been a starter all 3 seasons on campus and has a nice first down gain.
Grant, who didn't play earlier this year versus UTSA and UCLA, they're happy to have him back. He adds that dimension in the slot.
Jared Baker's back in at running back. They fake to him. Solomon zips one behind Jones. There's a flag down on the far side of the field that came late.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 12. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
First down from inside the 15. It's Baker. Got finished off by Bright Ugwebu, redshirt freshman linebacker. Filonga was in there as well. 27-yarder coming from Skowron. And back-to-back possessions with the senior capping it with a field goal. Short kick. Here comes Guyton. And Arizona's coverage team has been tremendous today. That's been a bit of a weakness so far this year, but they've dominated in this phase. Oregon State with Seth Collins showing good burst, quick twitch through that hole and close to a first down. Storm bars Woods. Couple of tight ends in the game here. Try to run behind it into the short side. Collins hurdling his way across the 25 for a pickup of 3. Collins throwing outside, perfectly placed, and Villeman's got it for a first down. First third down conversion for the Beavers today. Ryan Nall. Nice hop step for a converted tight end. Collins scans the field. It's tipped and picked. And would have gone the other way had he not fallen to the ground. Picked off by Flanagan Fowles. There is a flag down on the near side of the field.
There are 2 fouls on the play against the defense. Holding number 32. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, hands to the face, number 28. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Jet sweep. Paul Lucas cut down by Will Parks, Arizona's leading tackler, but it's 2nd and 6. They fake the run. Outside they go to Bolden, who goes inside. Misread the block of Villeman and is chopped down a yard short of the first down. On 3rd down and 2, it's Nall. Hit in the hole. It'll be close. I think with his second effort, he's got it. And he does for an Oregon State first down. Collins over the middle. It's bobbled and caught by Vanderveen. Fresh set of downs. Collins makes the fake and explodes straight ahead into the end zone for the Oregon State touchdown. From 17 yards, a bolt of lightning through the heart of that.
Watch as Seth Collins fakes to Ryan Nall, then pause it. Look at this hole that's created, and Seth Collins just blazes right through the middle of the Arizona defense. Goodbye.
Big stick on that return. Tyrell Johnson takes it across the 20. Wide open man, broken coverage. Johnny Jackson, the beneficiary. First down and goal, Arizona. 71 yards, taking advantage of the defensive miscue from the Beavers. Wilson following his blockers, slipping out of a tackle for his 2nd touchdown of the day. This one from 7 yards. Arizona answers right back.
Just able to run through the arm tackles of the Oregon State defense.
Low snap, picked up. Collins, stiff arms Miller. Read his block well and then got swallowed up for 3 yards, and it's 2nd and 7. Collins pulls again. Flag flies in as he goes crashing into Jarvis McCall. I'm not sure either one had the advantage there.
Personal foul, illegal block below the waist, crackback, number 6. 15 yards from the end of the run, 2nd down.
Collins to throw, all kinds of time, floating into a tight window, and my goodness, a flag comes in on a thunderous hit from Will Parks on Jordan Villeman.
The contact was to the receiver's chest. There is no foul on the play. It is an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
The dump off the screen, tipped and picked. The big man tipped it and caught it. 1st down and goal, Arizona. Still haven't gotten a read on who that is. It's Anthony Fotu, the JUCO transfer.
Who says those big boys up front don't have soft hands? Watch Fotu get his hands up, bat the ball, and then catch it himself. Almost able to take it in for the score as well. This is exactly what the Arizona defense needed. The ability to try to create turnovers, get their offense into plus field situations so they can capitalize off of them.
The JUCO All-American in his first season at Arizona. Out of Oakland, California, picks off Collins and has Arizona on the doorstep. 1st down and goal. Bradford untouched for his first career touchdown.
And how fast things can change in a heartbeat. Watch Bradford just come right up the middle of this Oregon State defense.
Dockery has it fly through the back of the end zone. 2nd and 10. Barswoods led the way for Collins, but too much penetration from the Arizona defensive line. And they'll let McMarion throw it. Lofting one down the sideline. Guyton can't pull it in, but a flag flies in.
There is no foul for pass interference. The action was ruled legal. 4th down.
Korebsky with a rugby-style kick. And a fair catch taken at the 34 by Nate Phillips. On 1st down, here's a nice cutback from Nick Wilson. Keeps on going for 8 yards. Joshua James with the tackle. Wilson hit in the backfield and dropped short of the line of scrimmage this time. Wilson straight ahead, got enough it looks like for the 1st down. 3 consecutive carries. Solid with another tackle, but it's an Arizona 1st down. Wilson for 4 or 5. That one barely made its way to the outside into the arms of Jones. Flag comes in.
There is no foul on the play. 3rd down.
Wilson has a 1st down. Unalu made the tackle, but he was able to fight forward for 2 and convert another 3rd and short. Oregon State brings 4 against an empty set. And Johnny Jackson has a 1st down. Waited right at the sticks and pulled it in for his 2nd grab of the day. It's the 4th 3rd down conversion of this drive. Skowron's career long is 49. And that is exactly what it'd be from right here. Pressure picked up. Solomon drills one. And the spot gives him enough. David Richards for another Arizona third down conversion. Caleb Jones makes it first and goal. This offense really clicking right now. Bradford into a crowd and pulled back by Kalani Vakame-Lalo. Bradford again, powering his way in. No signal yet. Looks like he powered his way in. He did. His second touchdown of this quarter. Ramel Dockery will have a chance at this one. Arizona's coverage team has been a strength so far today. Dockery up to the 23. Marcus McMarion zips it to the outside for Xavier Hawkins. Paul McGlure makes the tackle. Again, McMarion in the game with Seth Collins leaving with an injury last possession. Drills one to Guyton right at the sticks. Did he hang on? Looks like he did. And a first down, Oregon State. McMarion coming out firing. Arizona brings 5. McMarion gets sacked back at the 30. Jake Matthews, the former walk-on, out of right here in Tucson. Perebski punts it. And a fair catch taken by Samaje Grant. Joshua James makes the stop on Jared Baker. Third down. Minute 20 left in this first half. So flag down in front of this 3rd and 5 play. And it's a false start.
False start. Offense number 77. This foul occurred under 1 minute. Oregon State has declined the 10-second runoff. The clock will start on the snap. Third down.
Only the second Arizona punt today. And Riggleman hits a line drive that bounces by Dockery. And him letting that ball go cost him about 15, 20 yards. Back inside the 20. Back to the field comes Marcus McMarion. McMarion in rhythm to the outside for Hunter Jarman. Out of bounds to stop the clock with 37 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Oregon State. Seeing what they can scrap together here before the break. So on 3rd and 3 with half a minute left in this first half. Storm bars Woods. Hits the hole and gets the first down. Running out of time now in this half. Only 16 ticks left. And on 2nd down and 10. McMarion looks to throw. And drills Bolden over the middle. Victor Bolden takes it to the 44. 7 seconds, maybe time for one play to give yourself a shot at a field goal.
It'd have to be a quick
play. Third and final timeout, Oregon State. 30 seconds in length.
No, they're going to go for it all here. Stepped into one as he got drilled. And incomplete. First half stats, Arizona outgaining them 385 to 163. Oregon State has it to begin the second half, and a flag comes in as Ramel Dockery takes it across the 20.
During the return, personal foul, face mask. Return team number 18. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
The only average 23 points per game. They're going to need an outburst in this second half to come from behind. But how do you start chipping away?
Well, the biggest thing is you'd like to have somewhat of a running game, but the Arizona defense there was stout up front. And you've got to ask for big plays of your wide receivers, in particular number 13, Jordan Villeman.
First time these teams have met in a few years, but Over the last 20 years or so, it's been all Beavers, winning 12 of the last 14 in this series. As Victor Bolden collides on the sideline with Jarvis McCall. They got 6, and it's third down. First half leaders for Oregon State. Seth Collins didn't do much through the air. Ryan Nall we saw a lot of in that first half.
Yeah, Ryan Nall, the bigger running back for Oregon State. Better possessing the football and getting downhill in the running game. I think Oregon State wanted to mimic some of what Stanford did a week ago versus this Arizona defense.
Collins, 41 yards on the ground, was the leading rusher in that first half for Oregon State. Throws the slant for Jarman and a first down up to the 24.
One thing you'll see throughout the course of the game is the Oregon State offense likes to utilize the boundary, meaning the short side of the field. So Seth Collins is going to work to that outside wide receiver in that matchup anytime he gets one-on-one coverage.
Storm Bars Woods has a big hole over the right side and pinballs his way to the 30 for a gain of 6, where it'll be third down and 4 after Jamar Allah makes the tackle. Another punt for Perebski. Phillips and Grant back to return this. Rugby style from the Australian. Former rugby player. Across his body. That thing went from outside of the right hash all the way to the left sideline. Look out here. Jared Baker making men miss. And an impressive run of 18 to begin the second half for Arizona. They bunch 3 receivers into the short side and go right there. It's Grant again, tiptoeing the sideline. They say that he stepped out back at the 24, but not before. 19 yards and another Arizona first down. High snap and flashbacks to the UCLA game and before. Johnny Jackson open in the flats to get a chunk back, and I think you mentioned it earlier. Even if he pulled the snap in, if the snap's not there, it throws off the timing of the play.
Yeah, that's right. It really throws off a lot of the timing in the passing game, and it's already a bit hindered because you're in the shotgun as well. So you really have to have an accurate snap that allows you to get your hand on the football and throw an on-time ball. Otherwise, you got to move on in your progression.
First year Bundage has played center. He's a converted guard. Senior out of Oklahoma City. Third down, 13. Solomon drills one, first down. That's Nate Phillips for 17 yards. They spot him inside the 10, and we'll call it first and goal. Baker to the 5, second and goal. Baker downhill, who's, by the way, over 100 yards on 6 carries today. He's now carried it 8 times for 109. They'll try to get things going for this offense. Mel Dockery not had any room against this Arizona coverage team so far today, and that trend continues. Storm Bars Woods behind Ryan Nall. So they're using Nall in a bit of a fullback role here. And Bars Woods with the longest running play of the day for Oregon State, 20 yards. Jet sweep. And Will Parks was there to knock down Paul Lucas. Parks with his 5th tackle. Second and 7, couple of tight ends in the game, and they'll run it with those 2 tight ends in there, helping pave the way for Bars Woods. He gets 4. Luca Bruno with the tackle, and it's third down. Did it to honor her. And here he is trying to get the corner, but can't. Tellis Jones flew up from his safety spot to ensure that. Here's the fake. Gary Andersen said they wanted to be more aggressive on special teams, and Vanderveen, the converted quarterback, threw a nice spiral, but incomplete in Arizona. Solomon gives it, and Orlando Bradford takes it for a few yards. On third down, good balance from Bradford to get close to the first down marker. Sumner Houston made the tackle, and they spot him right at the 35. They need just beyond it. Bradford had his helmet, didn't have his helmet ripped off. Either way, it's a flag. He did. Cleanly ripped off his head by Titus Failanga.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 4, 15-yard penalty. By rule, number 21 does not have to leave the game. The result of the penalty is first down.
First down from the 20. And a big hole for Baker. As he always does, hits it hard, first and goal. Arizona offense nearing 500 yards on the day. Go back to Bradford, who has his eyes on a third touchdown. Bradford navigates his way in for another touchdown. Third of the day for the true freshman.
We talked about this diamond formation they like to use in the backfield with 3 guys accompanying Solomon. And it's really just a way of running a power running scheme out of
Dockery tripped up crossing the 20. Here's Chris Brown into the game at running back for the first time. Missed the Stanford game with an injury. Collins being chased by Miller and pulled down after 6, second and 4. There's Nall. Boy, look at that power. Third down and 7. Only bring 3. Still able to move him off his spot. Here's some of that athleticism, but here's some of that youth. And it's fourth down. Flag down as Bradford takes it on first down.
Holding, offense number 61. Half the distance from the previous spot, first down.
Bradford again. Bradford gets 10. Tim again had a seam and then got pulled down by Kyle Haley. Inside a half minute left in this third quarter. Arizona really having its way offensively today. 523 yards of offense to Oregon State's 228.
Give some credit to the offensive line. The big guys up front.
Sophomore from Hawaii. Didn't see any time, didn't see the field once in his first 2 seasons on campus. A redshirt year and then a redshirt freshman year last year where he didn't play a single down. And he's a starter this year for Gary Andersen's team. Fourth down and 2 as they stop Orlando Bradford. Ergelman with a short punt, but it takes a good bounce for him inside the 10-yard line. Rolls to a stop at the 7. Low snap on 2nd down. Here's Storm, bars Woods for first down to the 20.
A little misdirection there out of what they call the pistol, with the running back standing back behind Seth Collins, and Nall led the way, but bars Woods able to get to the edge outside and pick up about 10 or 12 yards.
Collins hurdling his way to the 25, where it'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, he's fun to watch once he gets north and south and hits the hole. Very explosive. For the one-on-one matchup down low.
It's where they're looking, but instead it's bars Woods, who is covered well by Tellis Jones and pushed out of bounds after a short gain. So 4th down for Oregon State. Here comes the punt team. Instead of the cross body kick this time, well, it is still more of a cross body kick, not as violent of one. Sails over the head of Samaje Grant down at the 16, and a 57-yarder. Gerard Randall is into the game, been dealing with a hamstring injury. Runs for 8 yards with a pair of gloves on. He doesn't care that he's a quarterback. Hands this one off. Jared Baker moves the chains.
The thing about Jared Randall is he's got to find another throw besides just that fastball. He gets in there, and man, he's got a strong arm and can sling it around the field, but he's got to be able to utilize some touch. Take a play out of Anu Solomon's game.
It's on the touchdowns, the 4 touchdowns, averaging 60 yards apiece. The redshirt senior from Hollywood, Florida, who initially had committed to Oregon. Wound up not happening. Went to LSU, spent some time there, transferred to a junior college before coming here to Arizona. On 2nd down and 8, Randall with a blocker in front. You see some of the explosiveness out to midfield on an 18-yard run. With the running game today, a tick short of 300 and over 300. For the 21st consecutive run play for the Wildcats. This one's a gain of 5.
A nice cut by Hayden to get back into the hole. Wasn't there on the front side. Nice jump cut to the back side to get through and get a solid 5-6 yard gain. Arizona really needed a win like this. From talking with the coaching staff, you kind of felt like they were pretty down, not having that bye week to regroup. They needed a big performance and from really their offense and defense to start feeling positive again about what they're trying to build after all the expectations before this season.
Randall keeps it and pays the price.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Randall trying to get it on 4th and 7, and he's close. It looks like they've got him spotted a little bit short. Ugh, heartbreaking. Mike Riley once again. You saw the look on his face. Says it all. I mean, you're 4 plays away from being 6-0.
Yeah. It's crazy sometimes the small instances which can change your record, change a season for a team, and that's just the game of football.
Hayden with a first down run. 16 yards into Oregon State territory. I think we've talked a lot about Rich Rod and the offense being impressive today, but an encouraging sign, regardless of who you're facing in Oregon State's offense, but encouraging things for the Arizona defense today, coming off 2 games where they gave up more than 50.
Yeah, and the 3-3-5 really got a lot of flack. And going up against Stanford, which runs an incredibly different offense. They don't run the spread. They like to pound the football and pound the rock. A 3-3-5 is essentially a nickel. You got more DBs on the field, and it's not built to stop the run. So it doesn't really fit versus Stanford, but versus a team like Oregon State, that's where it can really be effective. Feels funny and just standing out there waiting and shotgun for the snap, trying to run the clock down.
He's laughing about something. He pulls it off of the read play and shows good speed himself. Athlete after athlete after athlete on this Arizona team.
He was laughing about what he was about to do. Whether or not there was a give read, he was going to keep that football.
Hayden straight ahead.
And defensive coordinator Kalani Sitake talked about coming from being a defensive coordinator at Utah, where you had those bigger bodies on the defensive line that could really two-gap and help stop a lot of the offensive line from being able to get push and help free up those linebackers. But you don't have the same type of player at Oregon State because they're making this transition in scheme. It's going to take some time for them to recruit guys and teach them the technique that Sitake wants them to play with. It doesn't happen overnight.
Growing pains ubiquitous in this one for Oregon State. 647 yards of offense for Arizona, 371 on the ground. This time he kept it and went back. Inside a half minute now as Arizona's going to get out of this one with a win, their first Pac-12 win.
24-hour rule in effect for Rich Rodriguez and his staff. I wonder what Rich Rod's going to do here on family weekend in Tucson.
Finishes the game with 29 consecutive runs. And runs the clock out on a 44-7 win where things got back on track for the Wildcats today. And Rich Rodriguez got his 150th career win, his 30th here at Arizona.